Right. Right.
And it's just
What,
over, it's just over trading, and I think it's his I think it's since he's done his challenge.
Yeah, because he's under pressure. He wants to pass the verification.
Yeah.
this is one the biggest con of, I think, a lot of the funding companies, the idea of the challenge. But it is a game. Like, they get to make. What if we started a company and we said, let's make some rules? Okay, you got to pass 15%. Oh, we would get so many people signing up, right? Because think about it. You got to just say, all right, let's make this enticing. Let's make this exciting. People love challenges. They love to be, because you're talking to people that think they're going to make money in a business where 90% of people don't make money. So you're literally poking the bear by using the word challenge, because you're poking the alpha in all of these traders who think they can make it. When majority of traders don't make it, you could go into another business. The probabilities of success are way higher, right? But because this alpha,
we're going to give you a course. We're going to teach you how to trade, and then after that, we're going to give you a funded account.
Right. But it's crazy, because I think that the challenge part of it is what distracts people from actually trading well. Like, if you're trying to fit a challenge, you're going to end up like Jack or like some of these guys that have gone through it. We have guys who have passed, but we have a lot of guys that have not passed their first couple of times. Not right. And we know how many people don't pass some of these challenges in general. And I think it's because they have these challenge rules that make you not trade the way that real traders actually make consistent money trading. So I think that the biggest con for these funding companies is that challenge. What do you guys think are other cons of the funding companies? Is there any other ones that stick out? I have a couple.
Yeah, so pretty much just what we've kind of been covering, which were behavior issues. Like, you can really kind of develop really bad habits in trading.
That's what I think.
Kind of force yourself to meet expectations that, aren't possible. And like I've said this before, with consistency, like the market could, like you were just saying, Austin, the market could be off for a month, 2 months. It could just be going consolidation.
The coronavirus can hit. Anything can happen.
Global pandemics, geopolitical events. So when you have these time limits and you got to meet these criteria these trading, these prop firm companies are offering you, it makes it stressful. And you start, like we were saying, over trading. You start taking setups you shouldn't be involved in. You start doing all sorts of mistakes, and you can just build bad habits. And it's easy to build bad habits in trading, So, yeah.
What do you think, Lindsay? Any other cons that stick out?
That's the same as me, the bad habits, because that's the reason why I've never went with any of them, because I didn't like the 20-day trading day. Right. Because I knew straight away that was putting pressure on me not being disciplined to follow my rules if the market's not there. So if you've only got 20 days and your market's not there for 10 of them,
what are you going to do? Force trades. You're going to do bad things.
I have to go into the market here. So I'm going to have to pull the trigger at something that I don't want to do.
So for me, like trading someone else's money, it also kind of removes that emotional connection. I know a lot of traders have with some of their capital, where they find it hard taking trades, or they find it hard trading consistently because maybe they're up in profit, up 2-3%. They don't want to get their profits back because that's, actually their money. When you're trading someone else's money, you don't get your payout to the end of the month.
Huge.
So it's just a massive psychological advantage as well, trading.
Totally agree.
Someone else's money. So that's kind of
you have personal experience with your own money, Jerome. I know you have a decent sized account too. Yeah. Like, do you feel if you were trading someone else's money that it would not just allow you, like you said, to diversify, but do you think you would trade potentially better with someone else's money then?
I feel like I would, like just like doing other assessments with other traders, other prop firms. You kind of focus more on the process and the dollar figure, that everything's just kind of gone because you're not worried about it because it isn't your money
too. And I think my only other like major drawback, not so much a con, not a big negative to it, is the preliminary time that you have to give to something that potentially will not be what it says it is. You never really know what's going on behind the scenes with these companies. We don't know what they're doing. And I can speak from experience from having worked at one. There's always something going on behind the scenes. There's always somebody plotting to do this and not hurt anybody necessarily all the time, but let's take the company in this direction. Oh, these people might get cut off here, but it's okay. I don't want to ever be in a situation with my prop firm, if I'm ever with one, where that becomes like me at the bottom of the stick. And that's where I feel like you would be in some of these bigger firms that are taking on 10,000 challenges a year, 20,000 people taking the challenge a year. You're not going to get personal attention at all. And I think that's what you're, again, back to my comment a few minutes ago, if we're talking about hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars, is that something everybody's talking about? No, this is a very small group of people. So how could you think that you know what I mean? Like 10,000 people or whatever company all have 300,000 or whatever. Like, no way. It's just not possible. I think that there's this whole other aspect of it. It's like you're trying to get down the funnel, you know what I mean? And at that end of the funnel, customer service and being personal and being close with the person on the other end is very important, because otherwise you don't know that it's real, you know?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, totally agree.